Hello and welcome. Today we'll be looking at one of my last games in my Shoukaku. It's on the map Two Brothers and the matchmaking is a bit crazy. As you can see, the enemy team has two more players, but they have a Hosho and a Phoenix and a New York, and I'm in a tier 8 carrier. I mean, this just means I'll have an easy game, right? Well, not quite. Turns out that my team, while their ships might be on average a bit higher tiered, they aren't the best players. Not to say anything bad about them, but you know, the results speak for themselves. But you'll see this during the game. The Hosho, I mean, it probably isn't much of a threat, but it could be. He could sneak around it and attack me. It would take him a very long time, but he could do it, and the torpedoes still do the same damage, so he probably could maybe not kill me entirely, but get very close to it. At least it'd be very annoying. So I decide that even though he's a tier 4 and would give very little experience, that I'll just outright kill him right away to make the game a bit easier for myself, so I don't have to worry about some crazy stuff happening. On top of that, he has a fighter. While his fighter won't kill my planes really, it will just be annoying. So I'll just kill him, then move on to killing everyone else. That was hard. He really had no way of avoiding that. His only chance would have been to ask his cruisers for help, but either he didn't or they didn't want to help, I don't know. But, well, he just didn't live. Too bad for him. Maybe he has better luck with better matchmaking next time. So I decide to really hang back quite a lot because they do have more players, and it seems my team is going all one way. I should really go in their direction as well.
Group 6, we're under attack.
Attention, reporting the target position.
I try to set the New York on fire so I can get all of that delicious fire damage. I mean, he's so far away from everything else that just him burning is very good. Nobody else is going to shoot him, so I'll get all of the experience from him. Maybe not the best tactically, but I don't exactly think that we're going to lose this game. At least at this point I don't. So yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing at the time when somebody pinged me, and it's completely right. Next step should be eliminating destroyers. Enemy destroyers, that is. Because they can sneak up and do some crazy stuff as well, so it's better if they're gone. I feel safer about our match when they are. So I'll go hunt the one destroyer I can see. Also, I don't know why, but sometimes enemy fighters, when the carrier is dead, like minutes after that, the fighter starts flying towards the enemy carrier. That is, if I have a fighter and the enemy carrier kills me, my fighter will start flying towards his carrier after I'm dead for some reason. But it's like a delayed response. I don't know why, it just happens. And sometimes they also engage planes, even though the planes have landed and taken off and all of that stuff, which should have cancelled the attack order, but apparently not. Like right now, I just got 4 plane kills with my carrier himself, because the fighter just flew directly above it. So now it's Sims killing time. Technically, you would want to do a cross pattern attack, one attack from behind and one from the side to kill destroyers, but I don't really give them much credit here. Although this one's pretty good at dodging stuff. But I don't give them enough credit to start doing patterns like that. I don't know why. I guess I don't really think the current destroyer players are the best, because destroyers are really weak, so most people don't really want to play them. Also, why does it take 3 torpedoes to kill a Sims? Pretty crazy. I mean, I guess it's fine. I just hope dive bombers keep missing on them, because you can't do anything about dive bombers. And if you're playing a destroyer and you get killed by dive bombers, it's just pure luck. You can't do anything about it, really. So I'll try to set the battleship on fire again to get all that delicious fire damage. It seems that only 3 enemies are on the eastern side of the map, which means that the western side is probably full of them. And we don't have anyone there, so I guess it falls to me and that one destroyer to defend. And I messed up this drop again.
Attention, reporting the target position.
I like doing the drop a bit from behind, at a slight angle, not this big, a bit smaller, but the main idea is that usually you tell people to turn into torpedoes, right? So if you turn into torpedoes, you'll get hit, but I messed that drop up.
Group 3 returning.
5 awaiting instructions.
Taking fire.
I've spent a lot on trying to kill these destroyers already, but luckily they're so close that getting everything back up is easy. I set the Warspite on fire earlier, so I want to set him on fire again. For fire damage, obvious. And the enemy team has appeared. That's a lot of ships, actually. One of the destroyers... Wait, no, it isn't. I wanted to say that he's still alive, but no, he wasn't. So now we have to keep them out of the cap. I wish someone else, like a cruiser, came back and helped us. Because while it may seem that carriers are excellent at base defense like this, they are, but only for a limited time. They deal burst damage, and the time between their attacks is way too long to actually keep someone from capping indefinitely. You would have to, at least not against this many enemies, against 1 or 2 maybe, but against like 4? No, not really. They will cap faster than I can reset their caps by hitting them. Besides, I want to hit the Atago instead for more EXP. And the Atago has better air defense too, I think. Than the Phoenix anyway. Of course the Cleveland is better at air defense. And they already have Confederate. That's excellent.
Group 3 returning to ship.
I think that one of the cruisers is a Cleveland, although I'm not entirely sure.
Airborne. Group 7, we're under attack.
Oops, I've been clicking my pen for some reason. I hope it doesn't pick it up. Although I think it will. I already have high caliber. That's nuts.
Group 4 taking fire.
Destination reached.
I'd like to kill the Atago, but I have to spread the attack out on other targets. Oh, it's another Atago. Yeah, then that attack was completely correct.
Group 4 returning.
I'd like one of the destroyers to shoot the Phoenix at least once, so the cap resets, because most of the cap points are on the Phoenix. That's why the Phoenix is also running away, I think. Or well, staying in the back. And I'll try to set that one battleship that was really, really far away, was still really, really far away, on fire again.
Group 6 taking fire.
Using dive bombers on fast targets, especially narrow fast targets, is annoying, but on battleships it's great. At least medium tier battleships like the Warspite. On high tier battleships it's not that great because they tend to have enough anti-air that they'll just kill one of your dive bomber groups if it goes alone, and you don't have 4 of them, you only have 2, so you can't do a 2 group drop and a 2 group drop.
Maintaining present course. Group 7 ready.
We're pretty close to losing actually. I think if I miss this drop, we have lost. Wait, no, a friendly shot him. Thank you. That was incredibly close. I don't think those torpedoes would have actually been in time, or maybe they would have. I mean, I can't tell right now, but I think that it would have been really, really close. But it seems we have it under control because the Warspite getting hit will take the cap really low. I'll try to use dive bombers to reset the cap. Dive bombers are actually not the worst at resetting the cap, because for some reason, even when they don't deal damage or don't seem to hit, they sometimes still cause the essentially seem like they hit, they cause cap to reset, although no damage or anything like that is done. It's like those critical damage dive bombs that happen. Also, I did a test stream yesterday and it all went well. I'll probably be streaming pretty much every day, but not at set times, right now anyway. So if you want to watch the stream, go on Twitch and it's the same name, Aerroon.
Group 6 maintaining present course.
I might even post about it on Twitter, but it's kind of useless because literally no, okay, somebody's following me. It's like 3 people. And I think one of them is the World of Warships channel, so I don't really have any followers. So using Twitter is kind of pointless for me. But yeah, now it seems under control and I wouldn't give them much of a chance anymore. I'll try to burn these far away battleships down. Although time's actually kind of running out. Might get pretty close on killing them.
Group 7 returning.
I really wouldn't like to hit the Phoenix. Bad EXP and low HP. Also somebody else is near them, so I hope they will kill the Phoenix.
5 airborne.
I'll try to burn this Warspite down and hit the New York with torpedoes. But it seems the Warspite has healed a little, which means that it'll take more time to kill it. I actually wanted to make a carrier guide today, but I noticed that I didn't have footage for a few things, at least not useful footage.
Returning to ship.
And since I just upgraded to the Taiho, I don't have the necessary loadout to show that kind of footage. I was hoping for a flooding on this Warspite so that he would die, but I did not get it. But yeah, on the cap defense, the 2 destroyers on my team pretty much saved us.
Ready for takeoff.
Would have lost without them for sure.
Group 4
I don't think I'll make it in time. I think the Warspite will be behind the island before I can, so I have to go to the other side. Well, the New York is dead at least. This should be over now. Although this scout could essentially panic the plane and my torpedoes could miss, but luckily I managed to hit them before panic set in. Well, what a nice game. Was a bit close for a moment, but then we pulled it back again. And 6,000 EXP. Nice, nice, nice. Come on, load now. 91 score. 4,000 score. Almost 4,100. That's crazy. And that's wow, that's over 200,000 damage. More than 215,000 damage, in fact. Well, anyways, if you liked what you saw, then please subscribe and leave any feedback in the comments. Also, I have a question. What's your favorite carrier in the game right now? Anyways, thanks for watching.